goody? It's your boy Donnie Ray.
And it's your boy V Bradley.
And we back in this bitch for Pacers Premium Podcast, episode 11. So let's jump right into this shit.
Sir.
So Pacers, they sit at 5th in the East at 31-18. They're a half game behind Philly at 6, and they're 2.5. They're ahead. They're a half game ahead of Philly at 6. My bad. And they're 2.5 games behind Miami at 4th. So I didn't say this on the fucking.
Hold on, you said who's in 4th?
Miami. We 2.5 games, but.
And who's number 2?
Number 2 is fucking. I don't even remember who number 2
is. Is it Toronto? Toronto's on like an 11-game win streak. I just saw that shit.
Then there might be. Let's see. Because I usually just do who's ahead and who's behind. Let me look at these.
Oh, yep, they 2.
Yep. So the Celtics, they 3rd, Heat 4th, Bucks number 1, obviously Pacers 5th, Philly 6th. So I mean, the East, man, it's just everything's so close. We could really, like you said, we can get that top 3. You said you think we can be number 2?
I think we can. But hey, Vic is starting off pretty rough. So
he's starting off rough. I mean, we kind of expected
that's
that
expected.
Though. Yeah,
that's rhythm. It's gonna come.
Right. So speaking of Vic, he was an All Star last year, and Sabonis is an All Star this year. So, like I said, in the long run, the big picture of things, it seems that we traded Paul George and we ended up getting 2 All Stars out in the deal. So that's something. I ain't gonna even lie, nigga. I was damn near shitty. I was like, God damn it, I said Sabonis, nigga. Who the fuck is that? I said, who's Sabonis?
Vic is the one who shocked me. I knew about Sabonis. I was big on Sabonis when he was in college. So I was hyped for him. But when we got Vic, I was like,
oh yeah, because he didn't do too much his first couple. Right, he didn't do too much his first couple years in the league. He's fucking on OKC. He was in Orlando. And he didn't really do too much. I mean, I guess in OKC, you could contribute that to fucking Russell Westbrook. But, like, he didn't do too much in Orlando either. So, I mean. But speaking of Sabonis, I was looking at this story, and they're talking about how Sabonis, his All-Star selection, is going to make it good for us in free agency. And in the sense that it should entice players to want to come here because we can develop players. Do you agree with that? You think that'll happen, or because I always feel like Indiana's such a small market, man. It's tough sometimes for us to fucking get people. They just don't want to be in Indiana.
You know, there's a couple people who want to actually win, though.
That is true.
And so if we could pick through those players and get the right players on the team to fit in a certain role, but we got our core set already. I don't really see anybody else like. I know that's on the schedule for later, but if we trade Myles and get something in return for that,
so
that'd be the only way I see another big name type player coming.
Since 2010, the Pacers have had 2 most improved players, Paul George and Victor Oladipo. So I guess that could kind of entice players to be like, okay, these boys, they got a winning culture. They know how to develop players.
Yeah.
I might get a little better. I could see how that could entice some players to come, but I don't know, man. Motherfuckers just don't ever come here. Even in
Indiana, bro. You
gotta
live
in football,
in Indiana,
right? Even in football, everything like motherfuckers just don't want to be here. And shit.
Yeah.
Carmel's always one of the top, safest places to live in the nation and shit, but motherfuckers don't really want to live here. So, I hope it can entice some players. Like, I don't know, shit. Like, I wish somebody like Devin Booker want to get traded here. That's my man's. But, but it's just like I just don't see it happening. It's still Indiana at the end of the day. I love my state, but it's Indiana. So,
right.
Fuck it. Let's get into these game recaps. So, we beat the Bulls on Wednesday, 115-106. That was a hard-fought back-and-forth game. You know, Vic missed his first 6 threes, but he hit that big 7-3 to send the game into OT. Sir. He finished with 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Now, did you watch that game?
I caught the second half.
Right.
I was in the first half. I came home a little late, but from a little takeaway that I saw from Vic, I mean, it's just as expected. I mean, no rhythm.
Right.
Can't really. Well, you could kind of tell he has the same moves. He gets to the spots, but just be a little too hard. He's going a little too fast. He ain't quite used to going that fast yet.
Right. So we had 6 Pacers in double figures. Brogdon had 15, 9, and 8. Justin Holiday had 13, 3, and 4. Jeremy Lamb had 10 points, 5 rebounds. Sabonis had 15, 5, and 11. DJ Warren had 25, 1, and 4. And Goga had 10 and 4. So, I mean, the scoring was pretty, well distributed. And that's what I like to see. But the crazy thing about it was that really pissed me off, though, was our defense, dog. Fucking Chandler Hutchison had 21, 2, and 3. And
he had some dunks. I was like, what the fuck? Get out of here.
Right, he averages 7 points. So that was his career high. Like I said this before. I might have said this before you started hopping on here. But we always let motherfuckers get career highs against us, bruh. I'm sick of that
random
shit,
people too.
Yeah, Chandler Hutchison, this nigga averaged 7 points a game. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like bums, bruh. And like it's crazy. Right. So Zach LaVine had 29 and 4. That Young had 16, 2, and 2. And the fucking Chicago, Pacers out-rebounded Chicago 46-34. But the Pacers, we allowed 76 points in the paint, bruh. 76. That's ridiculous.
That can't go down.
Right.
Was Myles in foul trouble or something?
Yeah, he was in foul trouble. And we had, actually, I think he was sick that game. That's what that was. Myles was sick that game.
Oh, yeah.
And then he got, he was sick versus the Bulls, and then he got in foul trouble versus the Knicks. But yeah, so I was watching the game, and Justin Holiday, bro, he's just a fucking sleeper pickup for us this year, bro. Like this nigga hit a clutch.
He's consistent too.
Yeah, bro, he hit a clutch ass 3 in overtime, and then he had a fucking like a tip to an offensive rebound. Like he didn't get the offensive rebound, but he tipped that bitch out so somebody else get the offensive rebound. So I was just like, man, this nigga's a hustler, bro. He's just like he's a sleeper pickup, bro.
Yeah, he played hard. He gonna hustle for everything. Any loose ball, any rebound he attack, he gonna shoot that 3 when he open.
Right.
I mean, he's just the perfect role player.
He really is. So, beat the Bulls on Wednesday. Had a couple days off, and then we lost to the Knicks on Saturday, 85-92. And we trailed pretty much the whole. Right, we trailed pretty much the whole game. Besides, like it was tied 2-2. We led like once in the third, 76-74, and then we tied it up again at 80. But other than that, I feel like shit. New York heard me talking shit. They must have listened to the Pacers podcast. They see me talking shit, saying I wouldn't worry about them because I mean they just fucking really just went to work on our ass. Sabonis. I mean we had 2 players. We only had 2 players in double figures. Sabonis had 25, 2, and 8, and Myles Turner had 12 points, 6 rebounds. And it's just like they had Marcus Morris get 28 points. Julius Randle had 16 and 18. And I want to ask you a question. Is Julius Randle overrated?
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers swear he's so good, bro. And he's good, bro. But is he really that good? Like motherfuckers
16 to 18?
Yeah, 16. I mean, he got rebounds. But motherfuckers act like he's
16
like
16 to 18.
My boy,
that's beast.
Boys be comparing him to fucking... like Charles Barkley, and I don't know, man. I mean, he's got the same type of build, but he's not
pretty good.
He's not as good as Charles Barkley. Like, he can get buckets, but like, what's he doing this year? He's not really. Motherfuckers expected him to kill this year. He's not really killing.
Like he's on the Knicks, and I don't know why he even went to the Knicks. Like that made no sense to me.
Cause shit, he probably ain't had really that many offers anywhere else. That's probably what it was. But
probably money wise to where he was trying to get paid. I think he signed a short term deal. It might have been a 1 year, maybe 2.
Right. So we fucking that was a home game, wasn't it, versus the Knicks?
Yeah, we was home.
Yeah, so that was the first.
That's a bad loss, man.
Right,
that's a bad loss.
That was our first home loss since January 8th versus Miami, bro. Whew. So when fucking TJ and Jimmy Butler was going at it, that was our last home loss.
Yeah.
So we was out rebounded 57-34. It just wasn't a good game, bro. Like we didn't even break.
They just didn't bring it.
Right, we didn't break 90 points. And I was planning on using that fucking Pacers code, Pacers 90. I was like, God damn, these motherfuckers didn't even get 90 points, so I can't use it. So, but it's just like those are losses that we shouldn't be like we thought that was a win. We've had that marked down as a dub. We're not supposed to lose the teams.
Right.
Knick's not even in the playoff race. It seems like I always say.
But the bad part is they did the same thing. They marked it up as a dub. They ain't show up.
That's exactly what it was. And like we always play to our competition. I said that before. If we play in a sad team,
we do that a lot.
Pacers play down to their shit. If we play in a good team, they play up. We need to remain consistent.
Yeah, or come out strong on the weak team and then lay down.
Right. So you kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier, but apparently, according to Rick Bucher, Myles Turner is officially on the trading block. Now, did you see any of these reports or anything? How do you feel about that?
Man, I saw it on Twitter. I was like, I mean, we've heard this, like, we've heard Myles Turner rumors
all year.
Like, I mean, way too many times already this season.
Yeah.
I mean,
but this is the first time, at least for me personally, that I've heard that it's official. It's always been
actually on. Yeah,
it's always been
facts.
Just rumors.
They always denied it, but they always said they took in calls, but never like went forward anything. But
right, this is the first time I've seen somebody like Rick Bucher report the shit. I heard like every other time it's just like a random rumor, like Myles Turner may be traded, but like this time it's like Rick Bucher reported that it was Myles Turner and John Collins are both on the trading block. So
John Collins,
he's nice.
John Collins is good as fuck.
Right. So they was also
I don't know why they would trade him.
There's also saying that McDermott may be made available as well, like the package and some of the shit since he's kind of killing, type of sell high type shit.
What? Boy, we better get a co-player if we send off Myles Turner and McDermott, dude. For real, I would be pissed off if we send them off for nothing.
What if they send them off for a draft pick? Like a lottery pick.
This is our year. We gotta go. Like,
right, I feel that.
No, but we got enough for the future. We got a young squad built already.
I feel like Pritchard is looking for one more piece, though. I feel like that's the thing, because like if you think about it,
we ready.
We drafted Goga for a reason, so I could see him actually moving Myles. Cause
I ain't even gonna lie, cause Goga is like, I don't picture him being a off the bench player.
Right, so it's like
he's gonna be nice.
At some point, somebody's gonna have to go, and it seems like
we already paid Myles that money to win. He ain't coming off the bench.
Right, so it might be, you know what I'm saying, Myles might be the first one out, nigga, last one in type shit. Cause shit, it's looking that way. So I mean, who's somebody that you would? Like, if you just had to spitball anybody who you could get for Myles, who's somebody you would take or be interested in?
I'd imagine if we traded Myles, we wouldn't send him to a team in the East.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's got to be somebody like I don't even know. Like, there's not even I don't think we should trade him. So, I mean, I'm thinking a big name. First name I thought of in Phoenix was Devin Booker. Like, but we don't need Devin Booker though. Like, we have Vic and Brogdon.
Right. So let's break this down real quick. What do we need? Let's do this in parts. What would make the Pacers better? What is the spot that we have that could be filled?
For Myles, I mean, we take away the interior defense. Our interior defense is gonna be lacking if we get rid of Myles.
So would you want
our rim protection?
Would you want to get another center, or would you want to maybe move Sabonis to center? So then we need like a 3 or 4. That's what we should get. We need somebody, because they tried to put Justin Holiday. He can run the 3 and 4. They run him at the 3 and 4 off the bench, but I feel like we need somebody who could run the 3 and 4 in the starting lineup, so we can run like a smaller lineup. Sabonis at the 5, somebody.
What the name? The first name I came up when you said a 3 or a 4 was Tobias Harris.
That would be fucking nice, bro. And like, it's ridiculous, bro. This man has been in the league, bro, like 10 years, and he's only like 27. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Tobias Harris?
Yes, bro. He been in the league like 10 years, and he's like 27, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro. That nigga must have gotten the league when he's like 18. And I really think he did. So it's just like he's a hooper. That would be a nice ad, but at the same time, I don't
They
think.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they don't like Myles and Embiid. That wouldn't fit.
Yeah, and then they got Horford. They just signed Horford to that trifling ass deal.
Right. So shit. Let's ask the people, man. Hit us up. Who do y'all think we could get for Myles, or who would y'all like to see us get for Myles? Comment below. Hit us up on Twitter. Black on Black, V Bradley, Pacers Premium. Hit us up. Let us know. So, when I do these outlines and shit, I fucking look up all the stories of the week, like the Pacers and shit. And one of the stories I was looking at is that Indiana struggles against scoring guards. And if you look at the numbers, bro, we absolutely struggle against scoring guards. Fucking Dame Lillard.
You already know Trae Young pop off every time. Whenever we play somebody like that, I be like, yeah, they gonna get theirs.
Right. Lillard dropped 50. D'Angelo Russell dropped 37. Trae Young dropped 40 multiple times. Kemba Walker, 44.
Man.
Zach LaVine, 43. Spencer Dinwiddie had 28. Donovan Mitchell had 26 and 25. It's just like, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Right. These boys be getting buckets on us, so we need to tighten up that D.
That's ridiculous.
And we like, what it is like, I thought Brogdon played D. What's the issue?
Right. That's what I'm saying. But when I watch him, like, he just kind of seemed kind of slow. Yeah. Like, he'll reach, and like he might be one of them defenders that is good with their hands, but not like, I mean,
you're right.
I don't know.
You know who he reminds me of?
He's
like
good
the way
against
he moves?
bigger players.
He reminds me of Kyle Anderson, slow mo. Like they,
fact.
Like they like big and like they just like they just move slower. Like nigga, they trying, but they just they just slow. And you know it's funny, bro. This man Malcolm Brogdon, bro, he be looking slow, like in the face sometimes. I mean, like bro, why you look like that right now, bro? Like straight in your face, nigga.
I said this week, Brogdon's like the point guard version of Kawhi Leonard. Like he's hella basic, he's
quiet. he got the generic jumper package.
Right. Definitely. And right after I said that, bro, he did a little one-hander dunk on the game. It was like, man, this dude,
the basic
generic package one for real.
That nigga said he's still using the shit they give you. But
man.
So it's like Justin Holiday too. I feel like he should be D'ing up. And like what I really feel like it is, not like I fuck with TJ McConnell, but TJ McConnell be getting fucked up out there. He be getting
right, because he's one of them players. He's just a tryhard. His skill is honestly not like, it ain't up to par. Like Aaron Holiday is way more skilled than TJ McConnell.
Right, that is true.
But like IQ and just handling the game itself.
TJ,
I mean, that's the reason why Aaron Holiday ain't out there like full time backup.
Yeah,
he fucks up.
He need to get that shit together, because I feel like his D is definitely better than TJ's, and I feel like we can get him more of the mix. That'll definitely help our defense some more. But like we need to figure that shit out. Also, too, I feel like motherfuckers switch too much in the NBA, so the fucking pick and rolls and shit, those put us in bad matchups, get us out of position and shit like that. So they need to work on our defense, because like we said, we was like 8th and 9th in points allowed and shit like that. We talked about that last week, but it's just like
defense is usually one of our strengths too,
right? And like just we allowed 76 points in the paint versus the Bulls. It's just like ridiculous shit like that. We need to get that shit together. So, injury report. The only injury I have to report this week is fucking TJ Warren. That nigga's day-to-day with a head injury. And apparently, bro, he was taken to the hospital, bro.
I wasn't watching at the time.
I seen that shit. Like, bro, I watched that shit live. And it happened. At first,
it happened twice.
At first, I was like, what the fuck is Sabonis doing? Because I didn't see Sabonis get hit. But I seen Sabonis fly into somebody else, and then that person, I forget who it was, smacked TJ upside the head. But I was just like, what the fuck is this man Sabonis doing? He a wild motherfucker, bro. You ever play a motherfucker like they just don't have no control over their body and shit? He seemed like one of those motherfuckers.
Brute.
Just like,
he
nigga,
going through walls.
Right, like you finna fucking get hurt fucking around with him. But shit, you saw that shit when you said it happened twice?
Yeah, like shit. There was one play was how you just explained it, and then again he got like bumped to the floor again.
Yeah.
He was playing defense, and like it was really like an offensive foul, but they didn't call it. And then when he went down, he like bumped his head on somebody's knee. And then he was just like, you could just tell his shit was fucked up. He was like,
he was dizzy.
He was in pain.
Hey, so yeah, they said we need to actually we're gonna have to monitor that because that man has a history of like head injuries. Apparently in 2006, this nigga missed a whole month because of a head injury.
Ooh.
Right. And I actually remember that shit because he was on my I think he was on my fantasy team at the time, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? Head injury and shit.
Man, that's tough.
Right. So I'm like, I hope this shit don't turn into nothing.
For real, we don't need that.
Right, we can't afford no month. And you know how they like to keep them head injuries, like which they should. So so we'll see what happens with that. Weekly predictions. So right now, I was 6-2 last week. Now I'm 7-3. And you was 8-0 last week. But now you're 9-1. So
still with it.
Right, 7-3 is not bad. 9-1 is even better. So we played Dallas on Monday at home. You know, Porzingis and Steph Curry, they day-to-day with knee injuries. And I feel like, bro, Porzingis, he might be on his way to being a modern-day Greg Oden or some shit, bro. Because that fucking knee, bro, that like he's been having to get injections and that shit. He's missing games for that shit. I don't know, bro. He may be on some Greg Oden shit.
So wait, Porzingis ain't playing?
He's day-to-day. So, I mean, he hasn't been ruled out. But
and Doncic is out. I know he's out. On my fantasy.
I figure Porzingis will probably be out, but yeah, Doncic
he's probably gonna sit out.
Is day to day
with
an ankle.
It sounds like.
And I feel like Doncic probably rushed back from his ankle injury earlier. I don't know if he sprained the same ankle, but I remember right before Christmas or whatever, he was supposed to be out for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, he definitely rushed it back. I was hyped for it though.
And the motherfucker came back quick as fuck. So he might have rushed that shit. I don't know for sure if he sprained the same ankle, but if he did, that might be why. So, like I said, if Porzingis and Luka both don't play, they're gonna be missing their 2 leading scorers. Their 3rd leading scorer is Tim Hardaway Jr. with 14 points a game. So I mean, if fucking
he bound to drop 40 on us.
Hey, right, motherfucker. Pacers let this guard drop all these buckets. Threes. I swear to God, I would not be surprised because that nigga he can get buckets. So I would not be man. You just called that shit, bro. This nigga gonna drop 40, and it's because of Vincent Bradley. You heard it first, everybody. When this nigga drop 40, be like this. This nigga V.
Hey. I'll take the blame.
Right, so
we still gonna get the win though.
Right, yeah. So I figure we probably get the dub because, like I said, they're gonna be missing their 2 leading scorers, and we're gonna be coming off a loss. They don't have their best player. We're gonna get that dub. So we play the Raptors on Wednesday in Toronto. Norman Powell's out with a finger injury. Gasol's day-to-day with a hamstring. Hollis Jefferson's day-to-day with an ankle. Pascal Siakam, that nigga averaged 23, 3 and 7. Lowry averaged 19, 7 and 4. Van Fleet averaged 18, 7 and 4. I'm gonna mark that as a loss. I'm marking that as a loss.
Toronto?
It's in Toronto. I'm marking that as a loss. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I got to do it. That's gonna be a tough game.
11-game win streak.
That's a tough game. It's a home game for him.
I'll take the win.
You taking the win? All right.
I'll take the win. That's a big game for us, man. We gonna come hard. Vic gonna show up that game.
But then we turn around and play Toronto at home on Friday. I'm taking that as a win. But I figure we'll lose in Toronto, but then we'll win at home. That's how I'm calling it. Because it's going to be tough to beat Toronto 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
So,
hell yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, I hope we do it, but I just don't see realistically us doing it right now at this point in time. Just with Vic coming back, trying to get in the swing of things. So, I figure we'll lose on Wednesday, but we'll win on Friday at home against Toronto. What's your final says?
I already picked my Wednesday.
What's your Friday?
Whew. Let's see.
Home game Friday night.
I'm gonna have to. No, I'm gonna go with the Raptors. We gonna swap home games.
Swap home games.
The away team gonna win both games.
Okay, I can see that. So, full week we'll play Pelicans.
Come out.
Right. We'll play the Pelicans at home on Saturday. They don't really have any injuries. Darius Miller's out with an Achilles injury. He's not a non-factor. Kenrick Williams, day-to-day with a back, non-factor. Brandon Ingram, he averages 25, 4, and 6. Drew Holiday averages 26 and 4. And Zion is averaging 19, 2, and 8. I figured that'd be a hard-fought game, but we'll get the dub. Pelicans. I think they might. Last time I checked, I think they was like 9th in the West or some shit. So they may be in a playoff.
You said
race.
this was Saturday or Sunday?
You played them on Saturday.
Saturday off the back-to-back. We got a tough schedule this week, man. Damn.
I think it was Saturday. Let me make sure.
Toronto twice and then New Orleans on the back-to-back.
Right. It's a tough week, ain't it?
Man.
I mean, the season's going to be winding down. Shit going to get a little... Because I feel like I think about it, we really haven't really played anybody that much this year. Like any real, competitive teams. Like we've been playing like motherfuckers that we should beat. Let's see. Yeah, it's on Saturday. Right. So who you think will win that game?
I'm gonna go with the Pacers again. Sabonis gonna be a little bit too much for Zion. That's gonna be a fun matchup to see though.
Right. So you saying 3-1, and I'm saying 3-1 as well. So
hey, they really have to.
Right.
They have to get a good week. And
right.
If we gonna push, if they want to sit around 4 or 5 or 4 to 6, like then they can keep doing what they do.
Right.
Start winning like three straight and then lose 2 straight type shit.
Right.
But hey, if we want to get that number 2, 3, if we really want to make a push for this finals run, shit, that's what I'm trying to see. Fuck the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm trying to see them in the finals.
Right, we need to put this shit together. I feel that because like I said, we keep doing what we're doing.
Back, man.
We're gonna stay where we are. Right. Need to pick that shit up. Get into that number 2 spot like you think we can get. I think we probably end up more like third spot. But shit, I would love to see us at the 2nd spot.
That'd be cool though. I'll be cool with 3 too, but we would see oh no, that'd still be Eastern Conference Finals for the Bucks. Hey, that's the only team I think can beat us in a 7-game series.
The Bucks. See, I feel like I'm never too impressed with the Bucks. All they got is Giannis, man. Like,
hey, but that motherfucker dominant as fuck, bro.
He definitely is. He for sure is. But I mean, shit, he can get his, man. We just gotta stop everybody else, man.
But everybody else got the threes though. Like it ain't no. Saying, like, he can get his. He can score every time 1-on-1.
I was gonna say, he can get them 2 points. Shit. As long as we stop everybody else, that's what I feel. Giannis is gonna get his, man. So as long as we slow him down a little bit and then keep everybody else from balling out, we should be able to win. That's what I feel like. A simple formula.
Easier said than done.
It definitely is.
Hey, I like how it sounds.
So, like we've been talking about Vic fucking return, and I was reading an article, and they were talking about different people that benefit from Vic's return. Who do you figure, or who do you feel benefits the most from having Vic on the court now?
I'd probably say You mean like with Vic on the court?
Yeah.
Or
with Vic
on the team in general?
With Vic on the court.
All right. Probably Sabonis. Like on the pick and roll. Like he runs a lot of pick and roll. He already is running a lot of pick and rolls.
Yeah.
And he's dang near just easing into the offense. Like they're not trying to interrupt too much. But from what I've seen, man, he just be a little too OC, but you can't really complain.
He do be OC, man.
Get your shots up, get your rhythm in this regular season.
Right. One of the things they were saying is you talking about pick and roll. They were saying Myles Turner is going to benefit more from the pick and roll rather than Sabonis. So you rather see Sabonis in the pick and roll? I feel like Myles, he can pick and pop, and he can kind of pick and roll. So I almost rather see him.
They always had the duo. I bet I haven't really I didn't really see this last game. So I saw Myles have 4 threes.
Yeah.
He shot 4 for 5 against the Knicks.
Yeah, he was in foul trouble.
So did you see it? Was that off of pick and pops?
A lot of them. Well, I only seen a couple of them. A couple of them I seen. They was just like it wasn't no pick and pops. It was just like he was just like open, like kind of just out there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a design play. Because that's one of the things too. I feel like a lot of the times when Myles shoots his threes, they're not like design plays or nothing. I feel like if we get him some design threes, like we know he likes to fucking shoot the ball, let's give him some fucking design plays and get him out there rather than just let him just he be standing around at the three like a fucking like a shooting guard, and then that kind of puts us out of position sometimes. So we need to run some plays for that man. But another person that they were saying benefits from Vic return is Brogdon. Because they said it takes some of the pressure off of him now to have Vic on the floor, and he can handle the ball sometimes. Like we said, they both combo guards. So I kind of agree with that. Yeah. But at the same time, Vic's not all the way healthy right now. So I feel like they can kind of still key on Brogdon and not worry about Vic as much. But we see when motherfuckers put their hand down, that man Vic going to take that three and he going to fucking cash in your eye. Did you think he was going to hit that three?
Against the Bulls?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was in for sure.
I was damn near like, why is this man shooting this? I can't even lie.
I wanted him to shoot. I was like, hey, he giving you space. I was like, pull it.
I mean, he had missed fucking his 6 threes prior, so I was just like, man, shoot that, I'm like, that's kind of you won't see right now. And then and then he fucking hit the shit. So he had me looking silly, but I was kind of like, I don't know about that one. But the last is Justin Holiday, and it's like Vic will be able to find him when he's open from the three, and I actually do agree with that a lot because I've seen Justin Holiday a lot, bro. Like he's one of those post up in the corner type motherfuckers. He just dishes off to him, he cashed that motherfucker. So I definitely see that. I definitely see that happen a lot more. That Vic's on the floor. Because he can get to the bucket and then get that dish off. So I'm interested. Just the fact that Vic is back, I just want to see where he takes us.
It's exciting.
And see what the ceiling is for this team. Because the ceiling is the roof. You feel me?
And that's why I don't want them to trade Myles, though. Because we haven't even seen the team together. Like, come on now. Like, Myles could be a whole different type of player with everybody in the system. Like once we thriving and getting some chemistry going, like Myles can shoot, he can dunk, like he's athletic, he guard the paint, protect the rim. Hey, they need to think twice before letting him go. How old is he? 22? 23? He's young.
I don't know. Yeah, he's like 20. Yeah, he's like 23 or something like that. Like 23, 24, I thought. Yeah. So, I mean, that should definitely be dope to fucking see just where the fuck
I'm curious to see, though. Like, if they bust a move and we get somebody cold, hey, so be it. Like, business is business.
Right. I ain't going to be mad at all. So
hey, I'm a Texas Longhorn fan, so I got feelings attached. But
Oh yeah, I forgot he had a boy went to Texas.
I'm all for the Pacers.
So when he was coming out of college, was you hype on him? He thought he was gonna be cold.
Yeah. So when he first committed to Texas, I was hyped, but they had him off the bench and like I don't know, but he definitely looked like an NBA player. Like out the gate, he was like a little 18-year-old kid, but he was like a beast out there.
Yeah.
So I was definitely hyped. I knew he was gonna kill.
I said I already knew.
I thought he was gonna be better than what he is right now, though. Like I feel like he got that like a weak mental. Like I don't want to say that, but like or accuse him of having a weak mental, but like I feel like
he got
like that whole Twitter thing.
He got that Roy Hibbert mental.
Man, like, come on now, just hoop. Fuck what these people talking about, man. Just get buckets.
He reactivated this shit now.
Yeah, I know.
That motherfucker shit. I'm back on Twitter.
Just keep winning games.
That nigga got his feelings hurt. That's fucking funny.
Man.
So, at the end of every episode, we like to end with the fucking fantasy pickups. So, like I always say, we play fantasy basketball. Still undefeated. We undefeated. We undefeated. Yeah, I'm sorry.
When the championship coming hard like that in the regular season.
Right. I do gotta come through. It's gonna be tough, man. Fucking all these injuries and shit I be having. Motherfucker like randomly get sick in the middle of the week.
Whoever's the hottest at the end, man. Whoever got the healthiest team.
I swear to God.
That's still competing. Because last year, the boys was sitting out towards the playoffs. I was like, damn, I got to drop him. They said he's sitting out.
Right. So, shit. Fucking fantasy pickups. Just a couple of names. DeLon Wright. I got him on my team. Point guard for Mavs. We talked about it earlier. Luka Doncic is hurt. So, I mean, that opened up some minutes. And Seth Curry is hurt. So, that definitely opened up some minutes. Luke Cornett. I talked about him before. Center for the fucking Bulls. Pat Connaughton. Fucking George Hill. He got hurt. So, that might open up some minutes for him. And... this fool Josh Jackson, bro. He back on the radar. Maybe he played for Memphis now. He haven't been playing all year, but he got some fucking minutes like last couple of nights. So see what's up with him. You got any?
Yeah. What about that Terrence Davis or something like that? He just popped off. Like he popped up. He probably got scooped up. I've seen him in our.
Who's he play for? The Raptors.
In our free agency, yeah, I think he is on the Raptors. I think he just popped off.
Yeah, that's name sound familiar.
Pretty sure they. Let me see.
And then that you still have that Svi Mykhailiuk dude from Detroit.
Oh yeah, he dropped 31 points, so he had 37 fantasy in our league.
Right, he be fucking hooping.
That was
shit. Maybe Chandler Hutchison if he can keep it together since he wanted to hoop on the fucking Pacers.
Only against Pacers,
right? And then there's also one dude, I want to say his name, but I don't want to say his name because I might have picked him up. But his name is, Lucan Dort. He played for OKC, like a shooting guard, but he fucking popped off.
There be some random ass names in the league now, right? Man.
Yeah, he played for OKC. He popped off.
I used to know everybody in the league. I'd be like, who the fuck?
Right, Lucan Dort. Who is that? So yeah, that nigga popped off. So, I mean, like we said, those are some fantasy pickups. You have any more pickups?
Nah, my team's solid right now. We making a push on the playoffs.
He said, I ain't got no reason to pick up shit. So, yeah, this has been the Pacers Premium Podcast, episode 11. Just want to shout out to people, man, couple people, man. We see y'all, that y'all watch it every week. We appreciate it. Ron Alderson. Jesse Guy, Dustin Snyder, shout out, man. We appreciate y'all taking your time out every week to watch.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the love.
For sure. We always say, man, if y'all like the shit, new viewers, old time viewers, whatever, if you like it, just make sure you tell somebody.
Make sure you subscribe to the pages.
Right.
Like the pages. Show some love.
Show some love. Show somebody. You like it, tell somebody. Check us out. And make sure y'all comment below. Let us know what y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear, all that shit. So like I said, this has been Pacers Premium Podcast, episode 11.
We still gotta do our hold on. We still gotta do our giveaway soon, man. We gotta figure out. We
need to figure out the giveaway.
We gotta come with something.
What do y'all want? Y'all want the jersey? Y'all want some tickets?
What's up? We gonna have to put out a little poll on the Twitter or something.
Right. Figure out what we're trying to do. So yeah, hit us up, man.
Send an email or tweet.
Right. Pacers
comment
on
the page. Let us know something. What's up? We can do a jersey, little gift card to Amazon, anything.
Something. Let us know what y'all want, man. Cause we trying to build this brand. So
yes, sir.
Right. Pacers Premium Podcast, episode 11. We out this bitch.
Yep.